Now, this may sound self-explanatory or it might sound really silly, but this is essentially what I did, and I regret everything, okay? You would think that the perfect place to wear them would be in Hawaii, but that is not the case, okay? No one my age wears Hawaiian shirts here, and I feel very out of place. Let's count, shall we? Hello, aloha. I'm back. I'm very excited about this video. We're going to be talking about what you should bring to Hawaii and what you should leave at home because I've been here for about a month and I am slowly figuring out what is essential for my life here and what I feel I have too much of, what I wish I had, etc. Let's get started. I have a duffel bag. This is what I normally use to travel. I am just going to be slowly unpacking this and talking about things that you should and shouldn't bring. So let us get right into it. Item number 1 is going to be sunscreen. I don't know if you can tell, I have a lot of freckles and I am very pale. Yeah, I burn very easily. So it is essential that when I'm in a place that has really strong sunshine pretty much all the time, I have sunscreen. Now, a second component that kind of complicates this is that if you get in the ocean at any point, at this point, it is pretty essential that we all wear reef-safe sunscreen. So, I have some options here. This is the first one. These are actually like the same sunscreen. They're both from Target. My dad actually bought them while he was still here, helping me move in. And they are both SPF 50, water resistant 80 minutes. It says surfer approved, but you know, that we don't know how true that is. All I can attest to is the fact that every time I wear this stuff, it protects me and presumably it keeps the reef safe. And then my dad and my mom got this for me for Christmas on Amazon. It's called Think Sport. It's SPF 50 plus sunscreen and the active ingredient is zinc oxide. The difference between reef safe and not reef safe is a mineral based sunscreen versus a chemical based sunscreen. So if it says that it has zinc oxide in it, or if it's like the active ingredient is zinc oxide, you should be good. I forgot to put this in the bag, but also my boyfriend's mom gave me this for Christmas. It is CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion. And it's literally just everyday moisturizer, but it has SPF 30 in it. So like if I'm just going to class or something, I will put this on my face. Because sometimes I eat lunch outside or do work outside or am in the sun when I'm walking. And this is a good way to make sure that I am protected. Item number 2 that you absolutely need to have if you come to Hawaii: flip-flops, okay? People here call them slippers. I'm still adjusting to it, it's fine. But you will wear flip-flops or sandals everywhere. Sneakers do not feel good. Somehow, I have completely just like lost interest in wearing closed-toed shoes. I wear these every single day, literally. They're so comfortable and I wear them every day. Item 3. This is more of a recommended item, but I personally use it a lot. It doesn't look like much, but this is a hammock. There is this little thing behind our dorm, like a little forest, and it has perfectly spaced palm trees for me to put my hammock in between. So I go back there and I read a lot. And I just think that if you're gonna come to Hawaii, what better place than to have a hammock, okay? You can put it between palm trees, like it's awesome. So that's just like a recommended item. Okay, number 4. You are going to want both sunny time gear, like sunscreen and sunglasses, and rainy time gear, like umbrellas. Here's why. Hawaii has a very strong sun, and when you're at the beach you need sunglasses. Like pretty much everyone wears sunglasses to protect your eyes, whatever. I have a polarized pair and I have croquis on the back because my parents have told me many a horror story of very expensive sunglasses that have been lost to the ocean forever when a big wave came and knocked them off. Rainy time gear. Hilo is technically the rainiest city in the United States. That's right, rainier than Seattle, rainier than literally anywhere. I've only been here for a month, but it has been sunny almost every day. I'm not supposed to tell you that. That's a big secret, because the reason that not a lot of people come to Hilo is because of the rain. They don't want to have rainy days on their vacation. So the locals would kill me if they knew I was telling people that Hilo was actually a very nice place to be. But still, I've used this a couple times. Basically anywhere on the east side of the big island of Hawaii, you'll want an umbrella or a rain jacket just in case. It's probably going to be sunny, but literally you never know. I don't check the weather app anymore. Like, I just accept what's going to happen. I keep sunglasses and umbrellas in my backpack because I don't know what's gonna happen. The next few items are not ones that I've put in my bag. One item, I guess it's a lot of items, is right behind me. This giant picture wall. It's a little excessive, to be completely honest with you. I acknowledge that. I know I have a problem, and that's the first step. But what I'm trying to say here is that if you're going anywhere to live away from home for a long period of time, if you're just starting college, whatever, you should have things surrounding you that make you happy and make you feel at home. Another thing you're going to need when you come here is cash. There's just a lot of places that only take cash. That's basically the only reason. As a precaution, it's a good thing to do. Okay, on to the don'ts. The first thing that you should not bring if you are going to live in Hawaii or you're going on exchange or whatever, do not bring like experimental clothing items or clothing items that, in the words of Marie Kondo, do not spark joy. So I only brought 3 pairs of shorts. I brought 2 pairs of mom shorts, like denim mom shorts, and then this like purple pair of like men's casual shorts. They're like huge. And I just like recently decided that I don't like them, which is really unfortunate because it's like one of 3 pairs of bottoms that I have here. My mom shorts are kind of like the duality of man, because these mom shorts fit me freshman and sophomore year of college, and these mom shorts fit me like senior year of high school. So these were like pre-freshman 20, and this was like during freshman 20, and now these are way too big for me, and these are like starting to fit me again, but like not quite there yet. Now, all I want to wear are these overalls, which was true anyways, but is really unfortunate now because I feel really gross when I go to class and it's like the 3rd time that week that like the people in that class have seen me in overalls. I feel like it's really uncomfortable for everyone, but nobody says anything, you know what I'm saying? So the next no, do not only bring Hawaiian shirts. Now this may sound self-explanatory or it might sound really silly, but this is essentially what I did, and I regret everything, okay? You would think that the perfect place to wear them would be in Hawaii, but that is not the case, okay? No one my age wears Hawaiian shirts here, and I feel very out of place. Let's count, shall we? 1 Hawaiian shirt, 2 Hawaiian shirts, Here's 3. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually bought this one here. Shame on me. 8, 9. And then these are skirts, which I actually really like wearing, but you know, again, because it's one of the few things I like to wear, I wear them all the time and I feel gross about it. Number 10, number 11. So I guess the moral of the story, what I'm really trying to drive home, is that when you go somewhere, when you move, when you live somewhere for a couple months, like through an exchange program, just really make sure that the stuff you're taking with you makes you happy and comfortable. A lot of this stuff is stuff I wore at home and it wasn't weird, and now I came here and it's kind of weird. Like, I seriously, you can ask anyone that I know. I wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts with overalls. It's like what I wear during the summertime. But here, first of all, it's summertime all the time. Like, it's February and I can get in the ocean whenever I want. And then the second thing is that it's weird. Like, I just come off as such a tourist, which is not my goal. But that kind of brings us into the last thing I wanted to talk about today. So the last thing that you shouldn't bring to Hawaii, whenever you come here as a tourist, live here, whatever, is a settler mindset. A settler in any context is someone who comes to land that is already inhabited and settles there. In the 1800s, in the early 19th century, New England missionaries first came to the islands. And a lot of what they wrote about Hawaiian culture was this narrative of savagery and heathenism. This kind of assumption and this formation of stereotypes is basically the settler mindset. So yeah, it's just important to keep that in mind when you come here. Just make sure you are doing your research, and the best thing that you can do is listen. That is something that I am learning to do right now. I'm constantly working on it. It's something that I will have to work on for the rest of my life, especially in this field. The other thing that you should be critical of when you come here is being careful about this narrative of like exoticism and perfection that fails to account for all of the systematic oppression and all of the colonial violence and generational trauma that the people here have faced and continue to struggle with still. Anyways, just keep that stuff in mind when you come here. That's all I'm saying. Do bring an open mind. Don't bring settler attitudes. That's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch these videos of me sitting in my dorm room in Hawaii. Thanks for stopping by. I will be posting a new video every week about my time here. So tell me what you like, tell me what you want to see. Aloha.